for bending. Some discussions about this cantilever beam could be as follows. Initially, we need to calculate displacements, strains, and stresses. Initially, we need to calculate displacement, strains, and stresses. As I have advised you to focus over three different things. The first thing is you need to know how to write for element connectivity. Then you need to know how to code for boundary conditions. And third important thing is you need to know how to write for bending stiffness matrix. So these are three different things which you need to know while writing for any MATLAB program to execute for the solutions of this thin plate bending problem. Now, initially you need to know how. Initially, you need to, as you know, that first you should know how to write for displacement, strains, and stresses. Once you know how to calculate for that strain matrix, then you can go for further calculation of stresses. And boundary conditions here is here boundary conditions is this cantilever beam is supported is rigidly fixed. It is fixed. It is being fixed at its one end, and one end is free, and here it is subjected to some bending load, and and that's the reason why you need to know how to calculate its potential energy initially, which is pi is equal to u minus w, where u is the elastic strain deformation, and the energy produced by the external force could be given by the symbol w. So pi is equal to u minus w. That equation you have to use here for potential energy. And further you need to discretize the structure in infinite number of elements. Those should be supported with some uh, the elements will be supported with few nodes. Here we are going to select quadrilateral Q4 element in natural coordinates, and those elements will be supported with 4 different nodes. Now, in brief, I'm going to make you understand about this problem. Here E is the Young's modulus and nu is the Poisson's ratio. That this detail has been these details have been used here for the calculation of strains as well as stresses. Initially, we have written codes for element connectivity. That element connectivity is supported with some boundary conditions, and we have calculated global stiffness matrix. That global stiffness matrix is further utilized for calculation of stresses and strains under the application of some bending loads to the structure. And finally, deformed as well as undeformed plots have been compared under one graph. If you execute the program, if you run it, then you can see the results. The results are as follows. Initially, you get the value of shape functions. The shape functions are listed here with, as you are observing over here, right? And these are the details which you will, if you execute the program. And finally, deformed as well as undeformed plot will be compared here with. This is deformed and this is undeformed plot in x direction as well as in y direction. Sigma in stresses in x direction, and this is deformed shape. This is deformed shape in x direction, and this is deformed shape in deformed shape if you compare these two graphs, then it would be as follows. This is for stress and this is for displacement. Thank you very much. Hope you have enjoyed the video.